Are you noticing conflicting cues in your relationships, career, or even your inner voice? If you're a Gemini, you might feel like the stars are sending you mixed messages, and you're not wrong. Let's decode these cosmic signals and empower you to navigate them with confidence. As a Gemini, you naturally process information from multiple perspectives. This makes you incredibly sensitive to ambiguity and change in your environment. When planetary activity amplifies this natural tendency, you can find yourself facing contradictory impulses and confusing external messages. A mixed signal in astrology means you're receiving conflicting influences. These can be psychological, like contradictory desires, or interpersonal, such as inconsistent behavior from others. Recognizing these patterns is key to avoiding impulsive reactions and finding your footing. Several astrological factors commonly create these confusing signals for you. Understanding which ones are active helps you sort through the noise. This knowledge empowers you to make choices consistent with your long-term goals. Mercury rules Gemini, making its condition in your chart and its current transits profoundly impactful. Mercury retrograde or challenging aspects can muddle communication, alter timing, and cause significant misunderstandings. Always track Mercury's status when you feel confused. Venus governs attraction and values, while Mars dictates drive and assertion. When these planets form hard aspects, your desires and actions might not align. You might want intimacy but avoid commitment, or advocate for a project while resisting the necessary effort. The Moon governs your emotional responses, which fluctuate rapidly. Tense aspects between the Moon and Mercury, Venus, or Mars can pull you in opposite emotional directions. This often results in mixed messaging, both towards others and yourself. Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto influence long-term patterns. Uranus brings sudden changes, Neptune blurs reality, and Saturn imposes constraints. When these interact with your personal planets, expect prolonged ambiguity, requiring patience and discernment. Transits activate points in your natal chart, temporarily strengthening or weakening aspects governing decision-making. Consider current planetary positions relative to your natal chart. This helps you understand why signals might feel particularly confusing right now. During Mercury retrograde, you're more susceptible to miscommunications and technological hiccups. Messages may contradict previous information, and plans can change last minute. Avoid new contracts or irreversible decisions unless details are carefully verified. Venus retrograde or challenging aspects can bring mixed signals in love and finances. Past connections may reappear, seeking clarity while you sense unresolved issues. Avoid permanent relationship or financial commitments during these intense Venus disruptions. Challenging aspects to Mars create a tug-of-war between acting and holding back. You might feel confident one day and hesitant the next. Physical fatigue can also interplay with indecision, leading to frustratingly mixed outcomes. Neptune's influence can make intentions unclear, creating illusions that later unravel. Uranus, conversely, brings sudden revelations or reversals, contradicting past patterns. Both can cause you to reinterpret signals you previously trusted. Mixed signals will impact houses activated by current transits most significantly. Identifying these areas helps you focus your response effectively. This targeted approach ensures you address the right issues. When transits hit your third house, expect mixed signals in conversations, texts, and short-term plans. Misunderstandings with siblings or neighbors may surface. You'll need to clarify and summarize often to maintain clarity. Transits through the seventh house can produce contradictory behavior from partners. Promises made one day might seem withdrawn the next. Seek explicit commitments and be wary of reading subtext where direct statements are available. If your 10th house is active, mixed signals may arrive at work. Shifts in job responsibilities, ambiguous feedback, or contradictory company messages are common. Document communications and ask for specifics to protect your professional standing. Fourth house activations affect your home life and sense of security. Mixed signals may come from family or conflicting emotional impulses about moving or domestic commitments. Balance practicality with your emotional needs for stability. You might encounter a new romantic interest sending warm messages interspersed with silence. This signals you should prioritize consistency over charm. Ask for clarity about intentions. For a job opportunity with verbal praise but no formal offer, request written terms and timelines before acting. If a friend offers supportive behavior but subtle criticism, address concrete examples rather than assumptions. When a financial offers attractive terms, keep changing. Verify details and seek professional advice. For family decisions with conflicting opinions, facilitate a structured conversation to align expectations. Mixed signals can create cognitive dissonance, anxiety, and indecision, especially for your intellectually oriented sign. Recognizing this psychological toll helps prevent impulsive reactions. It also allows you to maintain clear judgment. When signals contradict, you might hedge by choosing multiple options simultaneously. This drains energy and can create further complications. Aim for a single prioritized action with contingencies, rather than splitting your focus. You might unconsciously favor interpretations that match your hopes or fears. This can lead to overanalysis, parsing every message for hidden meaning. Instead, develop objective criteria to evaluate signals effectively. Relationships are often the most painful arena for mixed signals. You can apply specific communication techniques to clarify intent and reduce misunderstanding. These strategies foster healthier, more transparent connections. When someone sends ambiguous signals, ask concise questions requiring clear answers. State your expectations and limits to prevent being pulled into reactive patterns. This empowers you to control the narrative. People can make statements that sound good but fail to follow through. Observe behavior over time and prioritize consistent actions over verbal reassurances. Actions truly speak louder than words. Frame your concerns as your experience, such as, "I feel confused when plans change without notice." This elicits clarity without escalating tension, encouraging responsible responses rather than emotional deflection. Mixed signals at work can threaten your reputation and progression. Implement documented processes and verification steps to avoid misinterpretation. This proactive approach safeguards your professional standing. Follow up verbal agreements with concise messages, summarizing decisions and next steps. This creates accountability and reduces future disputes, providing a clear paper trail. When feedback is inconsistent, consult a mentor or trusted colleague for perspective. They can help you separate organizational politics from genuine performance issues, offering invaluable insights. During ambiguous times, you'll face numerous competing priorities. Focus on tasks that protect your core responsibilities and reputation first. This ensures you remain effective and valued. Physical and emotional well-being can suffer when coping with ambiguity. Treat your body and routines as anchors amid external uncertainty. Prioritizing self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity. Consistency in sleep, nutrition, and exercise stabilizes mood and decision-making. When external cues are unclear, internal routines should remain predictable, providing a sense of control. Short grounding exercises like focused breathing, brief walks, or journaling help you return to center. Use these practices as tools, not optional extras, before responding to confusing messages. Financial decisions are particularly vulnerable to changing information. Adopt extra precautionary steps to protect your assets. Prudence now can prevent significant issues later. If Mercury or Venus are creating confusion, postpone large purchases, investments, or binding contracts. Wait until you have verified terms and timelines thoroughly. Consult financial advisors or legal counsel for significant decisions. Their external expertise reduces the risk of being swayed by inconsistent offers, providing an objective viewpoint. Not every unclear moment requires immediate action. Use astrological timing and practical criteria to decide whether to act now or postpone. Strategic timing is crucial for success. If an opportunity meets these conditions, Documented terms, time-sensitive and high reward, and low downside. You can act even amid uncertainty. Quantify these criteria beforehand for clarity. Defer when information is unverified, emotional pressure is high, or legal financial consequences are significant. Waiting often allows contradictions to resolve themselves, revealing a clearer path. Your personal chart modifies how you experience transits. Understanding the shape and placements of planets gives more precise guidance than sun sign readings alone. This personalized insight is invaluable. Focus on Mercury's natal placement, the moon's aspects, and the condition of Venus and Mars. Also, inspect any natal squares or oppositions involving personal planets. These elements indicate where inherent contradictions might originate. Progressions and solar arcs show internal psychological changes. If these activate conflicted natal aspects, mixed signals may stem from internal realignment. Treat these as opportunities for integration and growth. Understanding motives behind inconsistent behavior helps you respond appropriately. People may be conflicted, manipulative, overwhelmed, or simply inconsistent. Discernment is your greatest asset. Indecisiveness stems from internal conflict. Manipulation is strategic. You can detect manipulation if ambiguity repeatedly benefits the other person. Reinforce boundaries and seek clarity when you suspect manipulation. You may choose compassion when someone is honestly conflicted, but still hold them accountable for the effects of their ambiguity. Balance empathy with enforceable boundaries for healthy interactions. You can use both astrological strategies and practical tools to reduce the impact of mixed signals. These techniques improve decision outcomes and foster greater peace of mind. Create short templates for follow-up messages, clarification requests, and meeting summaries. Standardizing how you confirm information saves time and reduces ambiguity. Use formal decision tools to weigh contradictory inputs. Assign numerical weights to factors like urgency, upside, downside, and likelihood. This resolves ambiguity with a rational framework. Maintain a checklist of planetary states that increase ambiguity. For example, Mercury retrograde, challenging Venus aspects, or the moon in mutable signs. This helps you adapt your behavior proactively. Over time, you can rewire patterns that allow mixed signals to destabilize you. These strategies help you develop resilience and discernment, making you less susceptible to confusion. Agree on how you will share information and make decisions with close contacts. Formalizing expectations reduces ambiguity and fosters trust in your relationships. Develop personal rules for how you decide on high-stakes issues. A pre-declared framework reduces the sway of contradictory inputs during moments of uncertainty. Therapeutic practices, mindfulness, and cognitive restructuring help you respond to mixed signals without reactive distress. Treat emotional skills as a professional competency for lasting well-being. There are moments when you need outside expertise to interpret complex or persistent mixed signals. Don't hesitate to seek specialized guidance when necessary. If mixed signals recur around the same themes, a professional astrologer can analyze natal aspects, transits, and progressions. They identify underlying patterns, offering chart-specific insight. Choose an experienced practitioner who explains findings clearly. When ambiguity affects contracts, investments, or your mental health, get specialist advice. Astrological insight complements but does not replace legal, financial, or medical counsel. Handle ambiguous situations with integrity and respect for others' autonomy. Ethical behavior reduces harm and preserves your reputation, fostering trust and positive interactions. Presuming manipulation can escalate conflict unnecessarily. Instead, seek clarification and document interactions. Give others the benefit of the doubt initially. Ask for explicit consent in intimate situations and confirm mutual understanding of commitments. Clear terms protect both parties, building a foundation of respect. If a partner sends conflicting messages, ask a single clarifying question, then set a boundary and observe behavior. For ambiguous job feedback, request specific examples and next steps. Then summarize in writing and seek mentor input. When a friend's plans are inconsistent, propose a clear plan with an RSVP. If the pattern repeats, reduce reliance on them for critical tasks. For a financial offer with changing terms, pause, request full documentation, and consult a professional before committing. As a Gemini, you are naturally attuned to contradictory information, and current astrological conditions can amplify this. Treat mixed signals as data, not directives. Use clear communication, documented agreements, professional verification, and personal boundaries to protect your interests. When in doubt, prioritize consistency over charm and verified evidence over persuasive words. If you notice recurring patterns that confuse or harm you, consider getting a detailed natal chart reading and appropriate professional advice. Acting with clarity and measured steps will help you transform mixed signals into opportunities for greater understanding and decisive action. Don't let cosmic confusion hold you back. Take control of your narrative. Subscribe to our channel for more astrological insights tailored for Geminis. Share this video with a fellow Gemini who needs clarity, and let us know in the comments how you navigate mixed signals. Your journey to cosmic clarity starts now.